It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're watching The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 4, called Please Hold to My Hand.
That feels like
weird...
there's an extra word in there.
I thought I was having a brain thing when I first read that. And I had to read it twice to make sure. But yeah, please hold to my hand.
That's so bizarre. That I'm very thrown by that. I'm just wondering if that's an error in the interface or something like
Maybe.
that. But yeah. So yeah, it seems like maybe a journey through dangerous territories in store for our characters. What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds about right. In last episode we had I almost cried a couple times. Yeah.
So I think I got some shit from a couple of our viewers who I'm acquainted with for not crying. You know, they expected us to cry during that reaction. It was a very moving episode.
I would have if we weren't being recorded for the internet to see us.
We're acutely aware that we're on camera, and I think that affects your crying response.
Don't cry.
We're still rookie reactors because we can't cry on camera, you know. Yeah. It's part of reacting.
Can. Yeah. You want to see? I can cry on camera.
We'll see. Maybe we'll see what else the season has in store for us. You know, the show seems like it's pretty heart-wrenching.
It's pretty intense.
But yeah, the plot left off last week with Joel and Ellie getting the car and truck, supplies from Bill and Frank left
that they needed. Yeah. So I assume they're locked and loaded. Got a vehicle full of gas tank.
Ellie found Frank's gun in that dresser, too.
That's right. She has a gun now.
Desk, yeah. So she's got a gun, but Joel doesn't know she has a gun. So that'll come in handy at a key moment, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm expecting maybe a little more zombie time this time. Right?
Yeah. I think that they'll probably, for viewers who were disappointed in the lack of zombies in the previous episode, they'll probably want to compensate for that and give us some good action stuff.
Yeah. If you were disappointed, though, you don't have a heart.
Well, I mean, it's not... They didn't necessarily have to find the episode disappointing, just if they had gone in at the start of the episode expecting some good zombie killing action, and that's not really what that episode delivered, so they'll get it this week, you know? Because I think this show will have that. Plenty of
totally.
it.
Oh, yeah. You'd think.
Yeah. Should we just get into it then? I'm excited.
I think we totally should. We have a Patreon. Check it out in the link below.
It's ahead of YouTube.
Yep. We have full-length reactions ahead of YouTube. We have polls on there. We have... I don't know.
That's it for now.
Okay. Yeah.
But who knows? The more people join, the more shit we'll do on Patreon.
Absolutely. So check that out if you want. Otherwise, that's cool too. And let's watch The Last of Us.
Cool.
Oh, just gonna put your eye out, kid.
Well, she doesn't have her finger on the trigger.
That's
She's
true,
doing good trigger discipline. Yeah. Is there a round chambered? Is there one in there? She knows. They probably do that at school.
Yeah, probably.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
I mean, it's not like it's going to bounce off a mirror, but...
No, but the mirror might shatter.
I guess you cleared it yourself, but still, I would always be nervous. You know?
Yeah.
We have to do this every hour?
Gas breaks down over time. This stuff's almost water.
There we go. Yeah. Eat shit, Walking Dead.
Go anywhere.
So where'd you go?
Walking Dead didn't care about gasoline degradation.
Pretty much nowhere. It's when liquid travels against gravity because pressure.
You don't know.
I know it works.
Yeah, right.
No wandering.
You don't have to explain all the physics behind it to know what to do.
I'm not a physicist. I'm a badass.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It doesn't matter how much you push the envelope. It'll still be stationary. No pun intended. Volume 2. But
oh my god.
No.
Volume 2. Look, you get it? 2? Like T-O-O?
Oh my god.
Mermaid right at her mouth. Just know, you can't escape Will Livingston. He'll be back. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Well, that's adorable. What the hell happened here?
Yeah, right.
Must have been some truck.
Yeah, they used to stick big-ass plows on them and clear the roads for their tanks and such.
I want to see a tank.
There you go.
Here, this make you all nostalgic?
Okay, that's good road trip music.
That's something else.
I love the time period authenticity here. Just the chairs, upholstery, and the tape player and everything.
Oh, is it a skin mag?
Why are all these pages stuck together? I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, she's 14. She knows what's up.
This is where they're getting all their product placement in one shot, one scene.
I don't know if that's what all that is.
No.
I think it's genuinely what you see on the highway, you know?
Yeah,
Just
it's
brands.
true.
Oh, look at the train bridge. That's cool.
Whoa.
It's a little camping trip. That's fun.
Down.
This is slow.
Their Chef Boyardee meat ravioli.
20-year-old Chef Boyardee ravioli.
That guy was good.
I actually agree.
Me too.
When we start a fire, I'm freezing.
Now, why am I going to tell you no?
Because infected will see the smoke.
No, fungus isn't that smart.
People will see the smoke.
Yep.
So what are they gonna do, rob us?
Well, they'll have way more in mind than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sucks that you have to look out for people. You know, like human beings are so bad sometimes.
Can you sleep at the same time? Is that all right? I mean, I guess what are the odds if they don't make a fire? You know.
I don't think Joel's gonna sleep very much. I have a feeling he just doesn't sleep very much when he's out.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, he's probably got some memories of things that have happened out on the road.
Joe,
What?
can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
Why did the Scarecrow get an award?
Because he was outstanding in his field?
You dick.
He got it.
No.
I appreciate how long it's taking for them to grow rapport.
Yeah, but
Sometimes it happens like too fast in a show where you're like, they wouldn't warm up to each other that quick.
And they're not totally warm right now, but
No.
it's getting there. You can tell they're chipping away.
Yep.
Walking around in her sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You don't like coffee?
Must be bad coffee.
Or, I mean, they might not have access to it.
Yeah,
and coffee is an
fresh
acquired
coffee.
taste for sure. you
Yeah.
know?
Tommy's what we used to call a joiner. Dreams of becoming a hero. So he enlists in the army right out of high school. A few months later, they ship him off to Desert Storm. Cut to 12 years later, outbreak happens. He convinces me to join a group making their way up to Boston, which I did. Mostly to keep an eye on him, keep him alive. And then Tommy meets Marlene. She talks me to joining the Fireflies. Same mistake he made when he was 18. Pipe dream. Man.
But the Fireflies are fighting in your home as opposed to going elsewhere. I think that's the key difference, maybe. I don't know.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on? I mean, you gotta try, right?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know.
I mean, you know, just the human desire to continue to live under any circumstances, too.
You got up pretty early if you want to grab more sleep.
I'm not even tired.
Oh. Bella Ramsey is killing this part.
Yeah, she
She's
really
doing
is.
really well.
Oh, no.
The tunnel. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't this just be a we're not going in there situation? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you got to get your truck through.
Yeah,
you know?
gotta get through. That semi-truck is gonna be an issue, though. I don't even know. How do you even begin to deal with that?
So they made it really far already. They're already at 35.
Where are we?
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Take the next ramp. And we're back on the road minute tops.
Oh, yeah, easy. Easy peasy. No problems coming up here.
Yeah, I'm sure not.
I mean, I think we're heading north.
Underworld and Matchstick Men were on the movie marquee.
Is that the QZ? Where the fuck is Fedra?
Shit.
Oh, no.
Put your seatbelt on.
Am I gonna help him?
No.
That's a trap. Yeah.
Yep.
Joe!
Oh, man.
Oh,
No.
fuck! So the QZ was wide open
Yeah.
and empty.
Yep.
No Fedra.
Ruin their truck.
Yeah.
That
no more
sucks.
vehicle. I mean, they made it to Kansas City. That's a lot of distance already.
You see that hole? You can squeeze through.
Wonder if any of these call-outs are from the game.
That ambush is from the game verbatim of the guy hurt and Joel doesn't buy it and that was all straight out of the video game.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think Ellie's gonna come in clutch with her little pistol here. Oh, never mind.
Well, I mean, I'm glad the 14-year-old doesn't need to kill anyone yet. How many more guys?
Oh, nice.
Okay, Ellie, now's the time, now's the time! Make sure there's nobody else. I mean, I guess you would know.
It seemed like there was 3.
Did you shoot him in the ass? What did you... I don't know.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not okay.
I don't know what to do. My legs don't work.
I mean, she shot him in the base of the spine.
You can get me to her. We can trade with you guys.
That's a kid, too. He looks like he's like 17.
I'm Brian. What's your name?
Oh no.
Give it to Joel.
Rarely is the harsh reality of kind of shooting somebody and having them not die within a couple of minutes, like, really explored. It's like, oh no, if you leave him there, he's gonna bleed out, you know.
The theme of this game series is violence is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, in a way that other video games don't actually spend time on. The Last of Us is all about that.
Get back behind the wall. No, I'm sorry, please.
No.
We can just stop. I'm sorry. Please, no.
You can just stop once you're losing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, timeout now. You know? I'm gonna crush his windpipe with a shotgun.
Oh, Fuck!
Fuck, man.
I mean, they were trying to kill you.
Yeah.
That would be
Yep,
how you reassure yourself, you know? But still, whew. Yeah, there's gonna be more guys. Like, that was just that
sure.
ambush, but they have a gang.
The QZ is, like, completely cleared.
Yeah.
Seemingly. Like, they got it now.
Seems like it's a
Captured
warlord's
it, yeah.
zone. Yeah.
It's lucky.
What's in here?
Carrie Schreiber. Haven't seen them. The Chans. Henry Burrell. Okay. You know where Henry is. I wonder if this is the cell where my brother was beaten to death.
No, you were wronged.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm sorry. This has gone too far.
So is this
It has to stop.
flipped on its head scenario? Like Rebels got control over the old institutional guys, and now they're being the boot.
I see.
Before, people dying was okay.
That's what this seems
Yeah.
like.
And protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head.
Here,
Oh.
Damn, dude.
have I satisfied the necessary conditions for you to talk?
Kathleen, for God's sake. I delivered you.
Well, seems like that was your mistake.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Not gonna tell her?
Think I won't do it?
I'm your doctor.
If he's the only doctor, you shouldn't kill him.
Yeah, no.
Who did this?
So these guys were
Outsiders.
killed in their official duties of ambushing passing trucks?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. Is like, am I supposed to be sympathizing with these people?
Will he live? What if I had a doctor?
There's no chance. I'm sorry.
I feel like I'm supposed to maybe be sympathizing or humanizing these people, but it's kind of like, why are you ambushing random passersby then?
Well, I'm not sure if they know that that's what they were doing, you know?
Well,
no,
they
those
certainly didn't ask any questions. Fucked up their truck.
Oh! She killed the doctor.
Henry's work. Find who did this. Find every collaborator and kill them all.
Yeah, these are rebels getting revenge on people that cooperated with the regime.
Sure. Do Joel and Ellie fit that description?
No, they don't, but that's who they think. I mean, she's using them for her own political ends. She's blaming their political enemies for Joel and Ellie's actions.
When you're just a kid, you should know what it means to... I know what it's like. First time that you hurt someone like that. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault.
But he's trying.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have had to. And I'm sorry.
It's not really your fault, though.
No, but he feels that he needs to protect her. I mean, she's just a kid.
He can't.
He feels responsible for her.
And she is killing it, isn't she? Man.
It wasn't my first time.
All right, then.
Oh, interesting.
Finger off the trigger. Now, who taught you that?
Fedra school.
Figures.
Yeah, see, they learned it in school.
Thumb, left hand, squeezes down on the right. Got it? There you go. Look at...
Don't see very many people on TV really hold a gun like that, which is how you're supposed to wield a handgun.
Yes. Most of the time, people are very reckless.
Oh, secret attic. Oh, so evidence of a hideout.
That's interesting.
2 Supermans.
Henry won't let Sam starve. Double the guards around our provisions. He's fucking close. I can feel it.
This whole situation, they're horrible.
Well, I think she's hell-bent on revenge, it seems like. Can't remember exactly what she said to that doctor, but she's like, her brother was beaten to death in a cell, right? Yeah, she's been personally wronged and has an opportunity to get revenge.
But even the fact that they found the truck.
What's this? What the fuck?
Whoa. What the fuck?
Was that fungus underneath the concrete?
We can deal with this after.
Kathleen.
After.
I mean, she's
Pull
not.
off the building for now.
She's not thinking straight.
Okay?
Yeah.
She's very, very focused.
She's hunting a particular man.
Yeah.
Whose head she wants. Henry.
Right.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Straighten up. I got you.
That's from the game too. Boosting Ellie up places.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Where'd you be without me, huh?
By now, Wyoming.
We're going on 42 flights.
45.
Damn.
Well,
Good for the glutes.
But no.
yeah, no kidding. You have to do that in stages, right? You can't just go all the way up. Gotta rest.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that guy who said he was hurt? How did you know it was an ambush?
I've been on both sides. A long time ago, we did what we needed to survive.
You and Tess?
And the people we were with.
Huh.
My brother, too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a world like this, sometimes the only source of resources is other people who have them already.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
33 floors, that's good.
It's gonna have to be.
And they literally can't do anymore.
Give me a minute.
Get up, you lazy ass.
Oh,
Come on, Ellie. He's an old man.
Yeah, he's like
Give him a
50,
break.
right? Yeah. Oh, that's smart.
That is smart, yeah.
No one can approach quietly.
What are you doing?
I don't want someone sneaking up on us while we're sleeping.
Oh, I get it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You sure you're gonna hear?
In the sneaking sections of the games, that's an environment hazard you have to avoid. Broken glass on the ground.
Well, good night.
They're peppering in all this game stuff very organically.
He's gonna be sore tomorrow.
From all that climbing.
Yeah.
When we were talking about hurting people, What did you mean it wasn't your first time?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
I'm curious about that as well.
It isn't fair. Your age. Having to deal with all of this.
Well, a lot of this isn't fair.
It gets easier when you get older.
No, you've just done more bad stuff to deserve it.
Joel. Did you know diarrhea is hereditary?
What?
Yeah. It runs in your genes.
Oh, God.
The pun book. I've got him.
That is so goddamn stupid.
You laughed,
I
motherfucker.
didn't laugh.
Yes, you did.
Jesus, I'm losing it.
You're losing it big time.
Aw. Won him over with a diarrhea joke.
Joel. Joel!
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Okay,
shit.
then.
Oh, boy.
I know who that is, Nate.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh, man.
That was a cool cliffhanger, though. And I liked that red eye paint that he had. That
Yep.
was cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that was... Why is it called Please Hold to My Hand? Is that Hank Williams song? Does he say that in there?
I mean, that's the only... A lyric is the only thing I can possibly think of that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly wasn't a line,
No, yeah.
right?
And there was no, like, one of them getting... Like, you would think it would be Ellie getting scared during something that's happening to them, but she didn't get scared. She stepped up and took care of business when the time came, you know? I mean, she felt scared, but she didn't, like, succumb to the fear, you know?
Please hold to my hand.
I think it's the lyric in that song. I think
Yeah.
I can hear that moment in my head if I think about it, so yeah. That makes sense. But we met these new people.
I don't like them.
Yeah. I'm blanking already on
We're
what...
the fascists now. That's what they said.
Right, but I mean, I understand how...
No,
like, I'm not
more-
trying to justify it in any way, but I completely see how that is what happens after you have been under the boot of really, really intense fascism for a long time. You know,
Right,
you get the
yeah.
upper hand, and it's the only way you know how to wield power, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, it just... That horribleness just perpetuates. It's never... You're not going to get, like... a nice free society out of a fascist.
It's like, oh, we got the upper hand over
yeah.
Fedra. Let's have a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and then
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
come together. And that's not.
No.
It's not how it's gonna go.
Ugh. And it's just, I don't know. Like, you'd think. So they found a truck. They didn't know who it belonged to, obviously, but it was all smashed up. Mm-hmm. And like their guys were dead right next to it, kind of. It seems like there would be a. Maybe they fucked around and found out.
Okay, but I think they also, they're in an armed conflict with another group, and so I think they just assume that the truck is from their enemy, and so their guys are supposed to fight them, They don't necessarily know about that a trap was set in and that it was passerby, or maybe they do, and that's, also just part of their...
maybe that's just what they do.
They're low enough on resources that part of their resource gathering operation includes trap passerby. You know?
Well, I would think that if their goal was, try to avoid because she was like, oh, my brother was beaten to death, right? But obviously have no problem endangering the livelihoods of people just passing through town who have no idea what's going on. It's this so far, I mean, I know I can tell by the type of character that was introduced to us that we're supposed to be kind of okay, she's bad because of bad things have happened and she's reacting to them, but I don't, just based on how they immediately started shooting at an old man and a kid who were just traveling through town with no what if
they dropped a cinder block on him first. That could have easily gone through the windshield and just kill him.
And the trap was asking for help. If you're fighting against an enemy faction, you don't go out as one of your soldiers pretending to be injured and start asking them for please help.
They'll just shoot you in the head.
Yeah,
I know those guys who set the trap definitely didn't think they were enemies, but maybe after the fact, the people who find the scene assume it's a battle aftermath.
Yeah,
a skirmish, or
I feel like it would be. I mean, so they had to leave everything in the truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything that they had with them. So they have like 2 sleeping bags, and like it looks like people passing through all the stuff they have in their truck say that, they didn't.
That's true.
I feel like these are just really bad people. That's the only thing I can really, unless they're not really thinking about.
But I probably don't have much other way to be, given the circumstances they're living in,
And it seems like, and it's also possible that they just sort of overlooked all this stuff, but because it seems like that woman who's in charge is not doing a whole lot of critical thinking, because she is just so ragefully angry about.
Yeah, she killed the doctor just because he couldn't help with that particular situation. Right, it's like that guy is probably still useful down the road.
Yeah, and I think that I have a feeling, just based on the way that she was introduced and the way the other characters in this sort of group were introduced, like you can tell they possess empathy. They're not just like bloodthirsty raiders like you'd think like a raider would be. They're obviously like people who have some humanity left in them, but at this point, and maybe if you've seen some of our other reactions, I get this thing sometimes with certain characters where I'm like, you're gonna have to do a lot in order to win me over.
Get off on the wrong foot, and then you just don't like them.
So far, you suck. But I mean, this is interesting.
Yeah, and I did also think of another thing while you were talking, that we were dead wrong about zombies. There were no zombies in this episode.
There were no zombies in this whole episode.
No infected. It seems like it's been 20 years since everything went down. It feels like people who still operate in this world know how to not encounter zombies. It's like it's a thing you just want to avoid ever coming into contact with.
Right, and I guess too, like these are the type of zombies that like kind of run their course and die eventually. So like if there's not enough people in order to like feed the cordyceps whatever fungus, like, or I guess you're not gonna get a giant herd anymore very often, at least, unless there's like a whole band of people that get all sort of infected at the same time.
Like maybe
or whatever.
In a major city. I guess they were in a city there too, but I don't know.
But there was in the second episode, I think it was.
Yeah, that was a big herd.
It was like it was probably like 20 of them, so that's maybe as big as the herds kind of get at this point.
I feel like it might have been more than that. I feel like that was closer to like 40 or 50, but I don't know. We could go back and look. But yeah, it's just interesting that the show is very much just about the people and about sort of violence among humans in dire situations. It's not. I know The Walking Dead, as the point of comparison for the other big zombie show, would very frequently find ways to give us new and interesting types of zombies. Like their effects team has a lot of fun and is very creative in trying to like constantly show you new different types of zombies. And I don't think I like that this show is not trying to just like, we're gonna do that but better and different. They're like having their own sort of approach to telling this story.
Well, it's also kind of what you were saying before. It's like they don't have to pad out the show as much as maybe the video game does, just to have a target-rich environment. You have a bunch of zombies in there,
exactly,
right? But like in this case, it's like what you were saying. It's like they're kind of exploring sort of man's inhumanity to man, and like the horribleness of violence, and like how like dire circumstances like this can just turn anybody into a monster.
Yeah, that phrase you used, I think, is a perfect summation of the theme of this video game series, man's inhumanity to man. I think that the title itself you see as like meaning the last people remaining, but it's also the last of us on an individual level. When you shed everything about your own humanity, the last things you have left is just the survival and the brutality. I think I had that realization kind of right now as I was saying that, like, the title has that double meaning of it's the last of us individually too, not as a species also.
The last pieces of our civility, the last things that make us kind of who we are, and not just like drooling maniacs.
Right.
And it's, very interesting stuff.
Yeah. Good stuff, good writing. HBO is killing it with this.
They definitely are. And I love that they've continued to, I'm going to say this probably every single week now, is like they still got the video game meanness stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's like, even like I was saying before, like, I wonder if any of these call-outs are in the game, because they, the bad guys were yelling, like, yeah, come on out, asshole.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
like, whatever stuff,
They totally were.
Yeah, I know that. I've seen enough footage of the game to know that, like, there's that kind of interaction where they try to give the NPCs, like, a humanity, too. So, like, you experience that sort of the horribleness of the violence, but I like that they're sticking to their guns here.
Yeah, they definitely are. It's really well done. Yeah, the enemy AI in those games is really good, too. Like, if you dry fire your gun, they will move on you quickly. Like, they know that means you're out, you know? And,
oh, shit, yeah.
So it's that kind of stuff, It's the enemies really... They want to survive, like the player does, too. So, yeah, it's good stuff. I'm excited to see where it goes next.
Yeah, me too. Anything else?
No, I think that about does it this week.
That's it. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Join us again next week for the next episode. I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Catch Up Packets.
Bye.